In India, domestic tourism is back with a bang, with large numbers of travellers returning to holiday hotspots. It's great for the economy, but the rush of holidaymakers is taking a toll on some popular retreats. Nikhil Inamdar reports.
Mahabaleshwar, the queen of the Western Ghats. For years, tourists have come here to breathe the fresh mountain air and seek solace in the lap of nature. But increasingly, what they find is this. Miles of traffic, piles of rubbish, and fairy tale landscapes overrun with billboards and construction. The tourists are back with a vengeance here post the pandemic.
Weekdays we do generally between 80 to 90.
Hotels say the numbers this summer have been unprecedented.
During the earlier times, we were a choice of destination from guests from Pune and Bombay, which is about 3 to 5 hours driving distance. But post-pandemic, there's an upsurge in demand. Guests from all over the country, especially from the south, Bangalore and Telangana, driving over an extended distance of 1,300 to 1,500 kilometers in about 12 hours and coming and staying with us.
In the local bazaar, the rush of commerce is unmissable. After 2 punishing years of COVID, the visitors are a boon for the economy. But there's a flip side. The hills have really begun to feel the strain of over-tourism. Not just Mahabaleshwar, but hill stations across the country are getting far more tourists than they have the capacity to handle, posing a threat to their delicate ecology. And the most visible evidence of that, trails of tourist trash. Hotelier Sheva Kramani, who grew up in these hills, started a cleanup mission a few years ago. But she says the problem has only grown over the years.
The infrastructure hasn't been set up, right, in Mahabaleshwar to accommodate that many people coming in, that much garbage from so many hotels. So the eventual solution is to start fining tourists. The eventual solution is to start segregating at villages and having a very clear waste management system.
So do you think the time has come to regulate tourist numbers?
I don't think we're at the stage yet where we can curb the number of people, but what we can do is change things like maybe not allow buses which bring hundreds of people there or like day trippers. It needs to be sustainable long term.
With rising disposable incomes, the boom in India's domestic tourism has only just begun. But in these pristine hills, it's a double-edged sword, threatening to destroy the very beauty that draws in the crowds. Nikhil Inamdar, BBC News in Mahabaleshwar.
The man who built the eyewear